radio. And reports are coming in now of a second car bomb. There was an explosion in the Deadwall Tunnel at 5 p.m. precisely. This is looking to be the most deadly incident on British soil since the London bombings on the 7th of July 2005. No wonder the motorway was at a standstill. The Deadwall Tunnel was the main route into the city from the east. Billy wasn't sure exactly where they were. There was a high barrier on both sides of the motorway, so she couldn't look for landmarks. But the tunnel could only be a mile ahead. She dropped her face into her hands. Outside, a door clunked and Billy's head snapped straight back up. In her mirrors, she watched drivers emerge from their vehicles to peel sweat-darkened shirts from their backs, make phone calls, turn forlorn circles like lost tourists. "What a nutter!" the voice of a young woman standing in the outside lane. Sound carried in the strange stillness left by the absence of road noise. The girl, no more than 20 years old, wore a shimmery fish-skin frock and no shoes, barefoot as though the earth were her red carpet. Her glinting dress and sandy-coloured tan made her look like a mermaid. In response to her shout, a lad with the bohemian brunette curls of Lord Byron jumped out of his VW camper van. He sauntered on puppy feet that he hadn't grown into yet, towards Mermaid's Nissan Micra. Billy looked away from these beautiful young things. In the inside lane, a sturdy old girl got out of her car to glare accusingly up and down the hard shoulder. Her lips moved through conspicuously foul-mouthed words. Billy's sister would describe foul-mouth as a unit. The traffic wasn't going to move any time soon, not with the tunnel blown up and the city locked down, so Billy got out too, dragging her jet lag like a spent parachute. The air reeked of hot rubber. Tyres skidding. Don't, Belinda. She'd brought the weather with her. The car's gauge said 28 degrees, which was, 82 in old money? A heat wave in May. The opportunity for British people to complain about relatively moderate heat came earlier every year. Maybe the whole bloody country was menopausal. Billy glanced around the flushed faces of the other drivers. Behind her in the middle lane, an expensive-looking woman, caramel highlights, statement necklace, ginormous SUV, found herself with a parking ticket. She caught Billy's eye. "Can't believe this heat," parking ticket said. "Today of all days." Billy wondered why she didn't take off her long-sleeved cardigan then. "It'll end in a storm," Billy said. But the sun winking in a pastel blue sky suggested otherwise. "This stretch is always busy of a Friday, but is not usually this bad," parking ticket mused. There was a car bomb in the Deadwall Tunnel. "Christ almighty!" "We're lodged in the throat of a bottleneck. We'll have to wait till it coughs us out." Billy grabbed her phone and went to maps. Right enough, this stretch of motorway was cut off by the Deadwall Tunnel way ahead. Behind them was a long stretch of road that was unbroken by an exit for about the same distance. And the traffic going in the other direction had stopped now too, so the whole system must be snarled up. "Could we drive out?" Parking ticket waved at the hard shoulder. "If it's a personal emergency." "You wouldn't get far. The tunnel is blocked, and driving on the hard shoulder is illegal." She pointed at the surveillance cameras. "You'll get another ticket." "Sorry, I'm a police officer." Parking ticket threw the parking ticket into her car and walked to the shade at the back of her enormous vehicle. Conversation over. Bit rude. Who needs a car that size anyway? An Audi the size of an Aldi. Interrupting that thought, an abrupt scream. Parking ticket was backing away from the vehicle that had stopped alongside hers in the inside lane. A black sedan. Distinctively anonymous, an unrecognisable brand. It reminded Billy of the X-Files. Why was parking ticket pointing at it? She waggled her finger between Billy and the sedan. "You said you're police?" "I'm almost retired." Billy stayed beside her car. "He isn't moving," said parking ticket. A pink flush slid up her neck like fingers hidden inside her shirt. It was true that the driver of the black sedan was awfully still. His vehicle was skew-whiff, its nose turned towards